Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be doing kind of like two videos combined. I'm going to do a Sephora haul update and then I'm going to do my Sephora sale wish list. I don't have very many products to talk about, so that's why I'm not making like a whole dedicated video for that Sephora haul update. It's just an update on all the products I tried and I think my last video. And then the Sephora sale is coming up April 4th, I think it is. It's either April 4th or April 5th is when it starts for Rouge members, so I thought we would do my wish list for that. To see my updates and my Sephora wish list, then just keep on. So I'm going to start with the update. So I only have a few products. So first I have the Patrick Ta new blushes. I really want to pick up the pink one because I just feel like out of all his like nudie blushes, I would really like that one because I feel like She's Blushing has a very warm undertones, almost pulls a little bit orangey on me. But then She's So LA is like almost like a bronzer on me. So I do want to pick up that one, but I picked up the pink and the coral shade, and I have been loving these obviously. I'm wearing the coral one on my face now. I have been absolutely loving these. I knew I would because I just love his formula. I will say I feel like the powder in I mostly noticed it with the pink is a little bit more like powdery and not powdery. It has a little bit more kick up to it, but it's still really pigmented. It goes on super smoothly. I just love his blushes. I think that yes, they are pricey, but you are getting a cream and a powder. And his formula is just so good and it's so user friendly. Some of his bolder ones, especially on like fair skin like mine, can be kind of hard to work with because they can be very pigmented and just a little goes a long way. I do feel like if you have darker complexion, I probably wouldn't pick up the pink. The coral would probably be fine, but the pink is like pretty fair and like white blue tone. But yeah, I have been absolutely loving these. I think these are maybe some of my favorite blushes or blush shades that he has came out with. They just work so well for my skin type or my skin tone. And then I have the Haus Labs concealer. I have been absolutely loving this concealer. This has been like every time I went to go do concealer, I have been wearing this one. It lasts really well on me. I feel like it kind of sets itself. It doesn't set so fast that it's hard to blend, but it sets kind of like down. I feel like if you have drier skin, you probably wouldn't have to worry about setting this one, but it just has such a pretty finish. It's more of like a satin finish, but it's still like hydrating underneath the eyes. Blends out so nicely. It wears really well. I will say it is not a full coverage concealer at all. This is definitely more of a medium coverage, like a true medium coverage concealer. You can build it up, but I still feel like it's not really going to be full coverage even if you build it up. But it's just so thin and wears so pretty and it feels like nothing on your skin. I've been absolutely loving this. It's like definitely working its way up to the top. Okay, and then the rest is all just lip products. So I'm going to start out with the Anastasia Lip Velvet. I do like this and I like the formula. I don't think it's a must-have, but the formula reminds me, like I said in my last video, reminds me a lot of the Rare Beauty the lip souffles. It's just like that moussey kind of like velvety matte formula that doesn't set down, so it's not super drying, but this is a little bit more drying than I'm used to because I've been using more like matte bullet lipsticks more, but it's still really pretty. It feels nice on the lips. It is comfortable. I just feel like Anastasia, like the colors they came out with, none of them are like super suited for me. Like they're not my absolute favorite colors, but the formula is really nice on this. If you can find a color that you really like, I have been really liking this and it does last pretty well. And then on like the other spectrum, I have the Makeup by Mario satin lipstick and I got the shade South Shore and I have been really liking this too. This is a really nice creamy lipstick. It's just so pretty on the lips. I do have a gloss over this, but even on its own, like it's super like shiny and just hydrating and it's just really pretty on the lips. I do like this color. It can pull a little bit cool tone on me for some reason. I do think it's called like a pinky cool tone nude or something like that. So if I'm not careful, it can pull like a little bit cool toned on me, but I have been really liking this one. I'd like to get some more colors in this. And the last two, I have the Patrick Ta Major Volume Plumping Gloss. I really like this. This one is in the shade Say Less. So this is more like the baby pink shade. I think these are really nice. If you like his other lip gloss formula, the other like plumping glosses, it's the exact same formula. It's just this one is a little bit thicker. It has more pigment, but there's not much difference in the two between like shine or how they feel on the lip. Both have that like cinnamony candle kind of smell. I know that's kind of a turn off for some people, so if you don't like that about his other glosses, then you're not gonna like that about this one. But overall, I really like this. I think it looks really pretty on the lips, and I love his other glosses, so I knew I was gonna love this one. And then the last thing is this Haus Labs lip oil, and this is in the shade, or no, lip glaze, and this is in the shade Persimmon. I have been absolutely loving this. I don't know what it is. I can't stop reaching for it. I could wear this without makeup, with makeup. It just gives like the softest tint to my lips. Like, I have just been absolutely loving this. I feel like it's just the perfect in between like a gloss and with a little bit of pigment, but it kind of has like more of a thin like texture to it. This one I feel like is thinner than the Patrick Ta one, and it has a little bit more like slick to it. And they're not as like pigmented, I don't feel like. They're still just like thick enough that they last a lot longer than like a traditional lip oil, and they just, I don't know, I have just been loving these, and I do kind of want to get the macaroon shade. I don't know, I keep talking myself out of it, but I have just been absolutely loving this. Okay, and so now I'm going to get into the Sephora wishlist part. So I will put the dates of when the Sephora sale starts. Of course, you do not have to participate in the Sephora sale if you don't want to. I feel like every year I see these comments from people being like, this is so dumb, like I don't get the big deal. And yeah, it's not that great for percentage off, but you know what? Let people enjoy their life. Let people spend their money on what they want to spend it on, and let people be excited about things even if it doesn't excite you. I just love the Sephora sale. Even if I don't buy anything, I still think it's so fun just to watch like Sephora wishlist, shop with me's, hauls, recommendations. Like, I still just think it's so fun just to watch all the people's like content from it. I love this time of year, and just watching all the hauls and everything. I feel like this really reignites like my love for makeup and stuff. So yeah, just wanted to put that little disclaimer out. So I'm gonna go onto my Sephora app. I have a couple things in my cart right now. I don't think I need any like I don't think I need to be repurchasing anything. Most of the things that I have been repurchasing, like skincare, I've just been getting off the site. Like Ole Henriksen, I get my stuff off their site now because they have a lot of gift sets that are actually like a very good deal. So I've just been shopping it on there instead of Sephora. My Kiehl's serums, again, I've always said like get your Kiehl's on their website because they're always doing like sets and like 25% off, and like buy this and get this free. Like, they are always having deals on their website, so I would definitely suggest getting theirs on their website instead of Sephora. So I have 5 things in my cart. Okay, so the first thing is the Say Glossy Bounce High Shine Hydrating Lip Gloss Oil. So this is in the shade Dip. I've seen someone like put this on and it just looks so pretty. I have been seeing really good reviews about these Say lip glosses, but I just didn't know what shade I wanted to pick up, and so yeah, it just looked like such a pretty like pinky dusty rose nude. So I had that in my cart. And then Haus Labs, for a while their blushes were getting taken off Sephora and like saying that they were limited edition, so I thought they were getting discontinued. She ended up like rebranding them, I guess, kind of. So they have a new packaging and they are significantly smaller. I will say I had this in my cart before I knew that the sizes have changed on them, and they're still like only like $5 cheaper. So her other ones were very big. Like, her blushes were actually like a very big size, and they were pricey, but like I don't get why she changed the size of them. Now they're quite a bit smaller. I would say they're like 3 times smaller, and they're only like $5 cheaper. I still really have been wanting to try this Hibiscus Haze shade because Winnie Simmons uses this one a lot, and it just looks like a shade that I would use like on a daily basis. The next thing is, like I said, the Patrick Ta, the Not Too Much shade of the duos. Again, I just kind of wish I would have gotten this pinky nude. It does show that it's out of stock, so we'll see if it comes back during the sale. I feel like things love to restock after the sale is over, so you never know. And then the other thing is the Rare Beauty Brow Harmony Flexible Lifting Eyebrow Gel. This has been sold out forever and it finally came back in stock. I feel like everyone raves about this brow gel and says that it is their absolute favorite. I feel like brow gels are a little hard for me because I do have thicker eyebrows and that are a little bit more coarse. So a lot of eyebrow gels can really easily weigh them down and they can kind of just start falling throughout the day or just look kind of like heavy. Since I do have like pretty like coarse and like thick eyebrows, it just looks kind of heavy in my eyebrows. But it's also hard to find ones that aren't crunchy. I cannot stand like the hairspray, like crunchy, glued to my face eyebrows. I know some people like that, but for me personally, like it just makes my eyebrows feel so heavy and just like if I just sprayed a bunch of hairspray in them. So I've heard really good things about this one. Let me know how you feel about it. And then the last thing is the Makeup by Mario Master Matte Cool Toned like neutral palette. This one is called the Neutrals, but it definitely leaves a lot more cool toned. I can't wait. I am literally so excited for this. I am on a no buy for March, so I have not bought anything in March, or I would have already picked this up by now because I literally cannot wait for this palette. If you know the Master Mattes, like the warm tone one, I love that one. I use it more than I ever thought I would have. I travel with that palette. I am like a cool toned neutral girl at heart, even though I am wearing like warm eyeshadows right now. But I've literally been waiting for him to bring out a cool tone neutral one, and this just looks like the most perfect cool toned neutral palette. Like, it's gorgeous. It literally looks like perfection. Okay, and then I'm gonna go through my loves list and see if there's anything that I have in here. One thing is the Fleur Vanilla Skin Fragrance Mist. I have heard such good things about this. Again, this is another product that is constantly selling out, so who knows how long that will be in stock, but I have heard such good things about this fragrance, and I've heard that it actually lasts really well. Unlike the Sol de Janeiro ones that I do love, they just don't last very long. I feel like certain fragrances, like certain scents of them, will last a little bit longer than others, but some like wear off within like a few hours, so I'm intrigued by that. Another thing is the Charlotte Tilbury Kissing Satin Shine lipstick in the shade Red Carpet Pink and Icon Baby. Red Carpet Pink sold out, but that one is like the one I really like. And then the other one, Icon Baby, I've heard mixed reviews about. I've heard that it is a little bit gritty. Like it kind of has that like glitter, kind of like sandy grit to it. But that doesn't bother me too bad. As long as it's not too unbearable, that isn't something that will like turn me off from it. Is there anything else? There's a couple like perfumes. I have a gift card to Sephora that I got for Christmas, and I want to get the Huda Beauty, or not Huda Beauty, what is it called? The Kayali Vanilla perfume. It's one of my favorites from them, and I really want to get the full size, so I am going to pick that up with my gift card. But I've been looking at the 7 Virtues perfumes. I've heard that these are really nice. I was looking at Santal Vanilla, Cherry Ambition, and then Amber Vanilla. And they do have like discovery sets, so I might just like pick up a discovery set, kind of like I did with the Kayali ones, because you know, sometimes I might think that I'll like it, but then like on me, I don't at all. And another brow product that I've heard really good things about is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Tinted Eyebrow Wax. What is it called? The tinted eyebrow gel from Benefit, Gimme Brow. The Gimme Brow, I love that one. So I do feel like I might like this one. My only thing is, again, the wax kind of worries me because, again, I don't want the crunchy fill. I have the Mini HD Make It Forever Skin Hydra Glow Skincare Foundation. So I just have like the little mini one of this. I have been hearing really good reviews about this, that it just looks so pretty and skin-like on the skin. Skin-like on the skin. I've been hearing such good reviews, and I like that they have little minis of this one so that you can just try it out and you don't have to buy like the full size. And I do have the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tint Lip Cheek Blush Stains in my loves, but I kind of think I'm over it. It was just like really gimmicky, and I kind of want to try it then. but I never did, and now I kind of just don't know if I care to anymore. Like, I feel like there's gonna be really similar to the Benetits. I also heard with these that you have no blending time. Like, as soon as you put this on your face, like, you need to blend that out immediately, or it is gonna start to set like almost immediately. So I don't know if I'm like super intrigued by this anymore. Oh, here's the macaroon shade from the High Lip Glaze Plumping Glosses from the House Labs. I don't know if I'll pick that up, but I just have it in my loves. So the Makeup by Mario satin lipsticks. Honestly, there's so many shades that I think look so pretty. So I have quite a few like loves. I have the One Size Secure the Glow Tacky Hydrating Primer. I love majority of the things that I try from One Size, and his Secure the Blur primer is one of my absolute favorites. It's a holy grail for me. So I am definitely intrigued to try this. Looking at the Fenty Beauty concealer, so that one I have heard like mixed reviews on too. Let me know if you tried it and if you like it. I've heard some people absolutely love it and then some people hate it. Her old concealer, I hated that concealer. That might have been one of the worst concealers I've ever tried. It was just terrible. So I have been looking at that one. Honestly, that might be about it. I was looking at a few hair products. I have been trying to take better care of my hair, but I also just feel like I'm struggling with like hair thinning and stuff. So I have been looking at the Necessaire Rosemary shampoo. This just came out for thinning hair. And then I was also looking at the Necessaire scalp serum and the Way scalp serum. I've heard really good things about both of them. This Way one is a little bit more expensive, but they're both pretty pricey. Like, ooh. You can get both of those. So if you have tried either one of those, let me know if you like it. And then the Briogeo Scalp Revival Rosemary Pre-Scalp and Hair Wash. I was looking at that too because I do like the Briogeo charcoal, but I kind of like, do you need both? I don't know. I was just looking at a few hair things. I'm not good with hair and like hair products. They just scare me a little bit because like makeup, if I don't like something, then oh well. If it breaks me out, you know, whatever. If a hair product like starts making my hair fall and stuff, hair products just scare me a little bit more. I also have like fine oily hair, so things can weigh down my hair super easily, and like so a lot of these like scalp serums I get a little bit worried about because I've heard like if you have fine hair, sometimes they're really hard to wash out and they can kind of just weigh down your hair. I honestly think for the most part that is everything I am looking at. Obviously some new products might come out before the sale, or there might be more things that catch my eyes. Again, I love watching content during this, so I will be on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, like watching people's recommendations, hauls, wish list, and then it kind of makes me like add things to my wish list. So yeah. Oh, let me know what's on your Sephora wish list and what you're looking at for the Sephora sale. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.